Hey guys, welcome to Pantry Talk. We are teaching today how to make a Caribbean Jamaican jerk chicken with our partners at NIH. And this is where we got our recipe from, the National Institute of Health. We are excited. We have our partners at WellCare joining us. I see Noriel is on. So Noriel, if you can request to join us so that we can have you come in. I know you're in the kitchen also today working with us, so we are excited. So Noriel, request to join our live, and we will be excited to have you. And all those who are watching, we ask that you please share this with your followers. And here comes Noriel. I hear music. I hear music. So I know. Oh, there's Noriel.
Hey. How you doing?
Angela.
Hi there, Chef Ashley. How are you?
I am great.
We're so excited to have you today.
Yes, thank you
for having us.
For coming to join us. So I'm excited to have our partners here, WellCare, join us today in the kitchen. We are excited. I ask that you guys please share this on your timelines and in your feeds. Share this with your followers. Let them know that this is a free educational moment to come and learn some new things, some new tricks in the kitchen. If you have any questions, let us know. Put it in the comments. I see someone said they're ready to spice things up. So we're going to make a wonderful jerk chicken recipe today. And we got this recipe from our partners at NIH, the National Institute of Health, the Jamaican jerk chicken. So we're going to show you how to make a healthier version. Noriel, I know you like jerk chicken. I know you like those spicy spices. You're from the islands. So
yeah.
Share with us a little bit about you.
Well, I'm ready. My name is Noriel. I've been with WellCare for nearly 7 years. Part of their community relations team. Some of you may have seen me out in the field at health fairs, job fairs, resource fairs, and lots more. As she mentioned, I am from Central and America and the Caribbean. So this right here is really what I enjoy. I love. I got all my ingredients. I'm ready to go.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to get started by making our marinade. I'm going to use my blender and use that to make our marinade. And then I will show you what it looks like after you let it marinate. So I am going to take and just so you know, if you don't have something, it's okay, you can substitute. So I have an onion here, and I know, Noriel, you going to do this with me?
Repeat that?
Are you going to do this with me?
Yeah, I'm doing, I got everything except for the onion. Can I do it without an onion?
You can do it without an onion. That is all right. So I'm going to take half an onion. A medium onion is about 2 cups when you chop it up. So I'm just taking a half an onion, and I'm going to throw it in my blender. And then I'm going to take my spices, my herbs, I should say, not spices. This is thyme and fresh oregano. I'm putting that in the blender. And then the recipe calls for about 6 cloves of garlic. I like a lot more garlic, so I'm going to put a handful of garlic in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna put about 10 cloves of garlic. Okay. And garlic is good for your health and everything, so it's okay to put a little extra. And now I have my dry seasoning. So I have my black pepper and my crushed red pepper in there. So that's gonna make it spicy. You can leave out the crushed red pepper if you like, if you don't like your spicy for your family. And then I have my dried thyme and dried oregano. And I use ground thyme because that's what I have in my pantry. And then I have my allspice and my cinnamon. I'm going to throw that in there. And then I'm also adding some granulated garlic and granulated onion. So that's not in the recipe, but that's something I'm adding. I'm going to get all my spices. And this is what we have. And then I have my vinegar that I used. And I have a little bit of marinade left over from yesterday I'm adding. That's going to be my liquid. And then, you see, the recipe calls for some sugar. I'm not putting any sugar. I'm going to use a little bit of agave. About 2 tablespoons of agave.
So, Chef Ashley, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So I noticed that the recipe you said calls for jalapenos, right? If you wanted to switch those out with habanero, could you do that?
Yes, any kind of spiciness. For me, I'm not someone that likes heat, so I'm not adding that jalapeno or the extra pepper, but I did add some crushed red pepper, just a little bit. And instead of using
Chef
the sugar,
Ashley, I
I'm using
have a
agave.
question.
And I'm going to do about a tablespoon of agave instead of the 2 tablespoons of sugar, because agave is a lot sweeter.
Okay. Chef
Yes,
Ashley,
3
does
tablespoons.
removing the seeds from peppers, does that make it less spicy?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
If you take those seeds, if you throw your whole pepper in there and grind up the seeds, it's going to be on 10. So every pepper is different, but yes, removing the seeds and removing the rib of the pepper will make it a little less spicier, but not so much. So I just did a little crushed red pepper for mine, and that will be it.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. So Norio, we can't see you on the camera.
Let me see. Let me come this way. Let me switch sides. Is this better?
Let's swap it out.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
There we go. There we go.
We need some more light.
And if anyone has
Now,
any
there he
There we
goes. There he is.
yes. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask away. So I'm going to blend this up in my blender. You can use a food processor, or you can chop up everything by hand and stir it up. So I'm just going to blend it up real quick.
I'm doing it by hand, and I'm stirring everything up. So you can see I have my sauce ready as well.
And if you get it smooth. All right, we're ready to go. So now I have my marinade all mixed up.
Okay.
And if you buy like pre-made seasonings and pre-made marinades, it's okay. As you see, also, I didn't put any salt in my marinade yet. The reason why is salt starts cooking your meat and breaking down your meat. So I want to keep my meat from getting moisture being removed. Salt brings out the moisture. So I will salt my meat right before I cook it. But for the marinade, I'm going to let it stay without the salt for right now. And then I have my chicken here sitting on ice. I'm using leg quarters. And what I'm going to do now is remove the skin from our leg quarters so that it's a healthier chicken. I know everyone loves the skin, which is flavor, that's fat, but we're going to take the skin off of our leg quarters. And it's simple. So you can use 4 leg quarters, or you can use some chicken wings, you can use breast, you can use bone in, bone out, whatever you like.
Yeah, I cheated a little. I got boneless chicken breast to use.
Yours will just cook a little quicker.
Okay.
I'm just going to take the skin off right here. My bigger knife. Just cut most of the skin off. And I'm not washing my meat. I know that's a big, ooh, did you wash your chicken? No, you're not supposed to wash your chicken at all. So that's
why not,
Chef
Ashley?
Because I can't, why I don't wash my meat? Because you can spread C.H.O.I.C.E.S and salmonella all over your kitchen with this piece of meat, because you don't see where those particles spray at. The fast food restaurants don't clean their meat. They just take it straight from the package, season it, flour it, and fry it up. So
let me call my mom and tell her not to clean our meat.
yes, you're not even, the CDC says don't clean your meat. So they advise us not to clean our meat. So
well, thank you for providing clarity. Oftentimes people say don't clean meat, but they don't give you the reasons why. So I think this is a great opportunity to learn. Look at their skin.
So is there a reason why you want to remove the skin? You do have people that prefer to use the skin on. Is there a reason why? Is it like a more healthy option?
It's healthier. So would you like to eat this? Does this look pleasant to eat?
Not at all.
Not at all. It's a healthier way. So you can leave the skin on if you choose. You don't feel like, hey, it's not that important. You can leave the skin on. Also, this is 2 portions.
Hey, Anthony.
Hi, Anthony. This is a 2-portion meal. So I can cut this and I have 2 pieces of meat, or I can leave it together and have 1. So remember when you're cooking about portion sizes. So you also got to remember your portion plate that Will Up Here Lovely has, that your meat's only supposed to be a quarter of your plate, not half your plate or 3/4 of your plate. So I'm going to cook it whole, but also I'm going to cut it in half after I cook it. So I'm going to leave this just like this is and put it in my marinade bag. So I have a little marinade I made left over from yesterday when I made this for today. That I'm going to put this in here. And then I'm going to take the other ones and do the same thing. Take all the skin off. And then you can grill this recipe after you let it marinate. You can air fry your meat. Or you can stew it. And do like in the Instapot, let it pressure cook down and then fall off the bone tender.
Oh wow.
That's more like a curry chicken concept, but it still works with the marinade. All right.
All right.
Marcel will definitely save you a plate.
We have our WellCare team on today.
We have our amazing WellCare team on, and they're being so supportive. I just want to give kudos to all of them. They really, really, hi Diana, they really, really support each other. So awesome. We're just always excited to see them logging on and supporting one another. Very, very dynamic team.
The team is asking for plates. I hope you don't. I'm not cooking. I'm not.
He's gonna cook this for me and put it in that. What is that called? An air fryer.
Air fryer.
We're definitely gonna have this today.
Yes. So I'm taking off some of the fat, just trimming it, and I'm gonna take my leg, put it in my marinade bag. I love these jumbo bags that I get because it's easy and it's a lot less mess than having to worry about containers. You can put your chicken in there, let it thaw, marinate it, and then throw it out. So I'm gonna wash my hands.
So Chef Ashley, when you add the marinade, about how long should we marinate it to get the optimal result?
You can marinate it overnight. You can marinate it overnight, or if you don't have a long time, you're like, oh, this is dinner this afternoon or tonight. Have it long. Just remember, those flavors are gonna get more and more into that chicken the longer you let it marinate.
Okay.
That's why I don't put the salt in there until when I'm ready to cook it, so it doesn't break down.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna throw my marinade in here. And you can also add a touch of olive oil to this if you wanted to. Just to give it a little bit more consistency, so you don't waste it. But it looks good.
So doing your marinade this way and following this recipe, would you say that that's more healthy than buying the actual jerk seasonings in the store? The paste and the sauces?
Yes, because if you look at those sauces and seasonings, they usually have salt and other additives added to it. So I like to make my own as much as possible.
Okay.
So I'm going to massage my chicken in the bag, and then I'll let it sit. Do you have yours done?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to put it in the bag now.
Awesome. Let me see it.
Let me bring up. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
So, can you see it? Here's mine.
Ooh, that looks good, Norio.
Thank you. I learned from the best, Chef Ashley.
Chef Ashley. So I'm going to massage this, and I have, just so you guys know at home, I'm practicing food safety. I have my chicken sitting on a bowl of ice so that I keep my temperature at the same, my chicken below 40 degrees so bacteria doesn't start growing. So I'm practicing safety habits for food safety. All right, so now that I have all this done, I am going to show you the chicken I have already cooked. So Noria, you want to tell us about WellCare a little bit?
Yes. So while you do that, just want to let everyone know that's watching that WellCare Health Plan is one of 4 CMOs here in Georgia that services the state's Medicaid and Peach Care for Kids population. We're getting ready to go into a very important open enrollment period, which actually kicks off tomorrow.
Okay.
On the 15th of May, they have 45 days to select their health plans and things like that. The cool thing is this year, WellCare members do not have to make that selection. They can stay with WellCare. And we will, they'll continue receiving all of their benefits. And so some of their benefits, as you just recently saw, was one of our over-the-counter benefit. And the cool thing about this is our members get $12 each month to call the plan directly. And it's $12 per household, and they can order-the-counter items, things like aspirin, vitamins, toothpaste, dental floss. It's over 150 products for them to select.
Okay.
We have our Healthy Rewards program. And with our Healthy Rewards program, when they go to certain doctor appointments, they get incentivized for going. An example would be you have a child between the ages of 3 to 6. When they go for their annual well child visit, they can go online into their member portal or call into customer service and basically attest that they went to that well child visit, and they get a reward of a $25 Visa prepaid card or a gift card just because they went for their annual well child checkups. You have dental visits and lots more. And our Healthy Rewards is tied to a lot of our benefits. So members that want to get free gym memberships and things like that, they're all tied into this healthy reward benefit.
Okay, so question.
And then
I know that
right now, because we have a lot going on, COVID-19. Yeah. Go
yeah,
ahead.
because I was going to ask you a question about that. Because of COVID-19, is this a special open enrollment period, or is this the general open enrollment period that y'all have every year?
This is the general open. This is the general open enrollment period.
Okay.
And because COVID-19 kind of snuck up on all of us this year,
yes.
We're doing things just like this today, to reach our memberships and others, to let them know that WellCare is still out there. And we have a community connections helpline for our members. It's always been there, but this is definitely a really, really good time to use that benefit. If members are experiencing any issues in the house, they may need transportation assistance, food assistance, financial assistance, support groups. They can contact our Community Connections helpline, and WellCare will connect them to those social service agencies in and around their area that'll help them close that gap. So
Awesome.
if we have any members on there, that number is 1-866-775-2192.
All right, say that number for me one more time, please.
1-866-775-2192. And that's the WellCare Community Connections helpline.
Okay, awesome. Do y'all still do the Boy Scouts and Girl Scout Club memberships and things like that?
Yes, we still cover Boy Scouts. We still cover Boy Scouts memberships, Girl Scout memberships, Boys and Girls Club memberships, GED exam test, scholarships for graduating seniors that are WellCare members. They can get scholarships and a dorm room kit that comes with everything they need for their dorm room. So there's a lot of benefits for our WellCare members. I do encourage them to visit our website, which is www.wellcare.com/Georgia. They want to spell the state of Georgia all of the way out.
Okay.
And yeah, any other questions or concerns, please visit our website, call customer service at 866-231-1821.
Awesome. Okay. I have a question.
Awesome.
So
yes.
Now that I know y'all have merged kind of together, so who's with WellCare and who's, might be looking to come join WellCare?
Well, WellCare members are with WellCare. So
okay.
They don't even have to make a choice change. They can stay there with the plan at any time. As long as they stay with WellCare, they're fine. They won't have to. There's no action needed for WellCare members.
Okay, good. Awesome. So we're going to get back. I'm going to take out, I'm going to work on the sweet potatoes now. Now we have our chicken marinating. So I'm going to show you what I've done so far and what I'm going to do.
Okay, so you're doing a sweet potato mash?
Yes. Yes. So I have some sweet potatoes. I did about 4 pounds of sweet potatoes. And I roasted them in the oven. And then I steamed them. So I got them pretty much I try to keep as much vitamins as I could in the sweet potato so it will stay a healthy dish. We're not going to sweeten it too much. We're going to keep it very light. And you could even do this like as a savory sweet potato mash if you wanted to. But I just took roasted sweet potatoes and I'm going to peel them.
Chef Ashley, I have a question. So
yes.
You said that you roasted them versus boiling them. Sometimes when we boil vegetables, do we actually boil out a lot of the nutritional content by doing it that way?
Yes, you do. So I like to steam my vegetables, or I like to cook them very quickly so I can keep as much nutrients as I can. As you see, when you boil stuff to death, it starts to break down. This potato is still pretty whole intact, and we're just going to mash it, and we'll keep those vitamins still alive and awake, so you get the benefits of the sweet potato. And we're not going to sweeten it just with like sugar and a whole bunch of other stuff. We're going to use a little bit of honey or agave, which is better for you. If you want to know what the difference of honey is versus agave versus anything else. So honey is naturally from the bees. Agave comes from the cactus plant. So if you think about our favorite adult beverage, Mr. T, that's where agave comes from. So the same plant.
Comes from the agave plant, right?
Yes. So agave is a little bit more processed versus honey, but agave is lower in the glycemic index, which is very important if you have diabetes or high blood pressure, things like that. So honey and agave, honey is more natural. Agave is a little bit more man-made, I would say. But at the end of the day, honey will win out. So, and they have about the same amount of calories. They have I was comparing them earlier, and they're all about the same. It's just more which one's a little less processed, which would be the honey. You can take honey and take it straight from a bee and eat it. Versus agave, you can't do that. You have to cook it, boil it down, turn it into a syrup, and about 10 other things before it's made to be consumed as a syrup.
So between the two, which one is your recommendation?
For the sweet potatoes today, I'm going to say the honey.
The honey?
Okay. Hey, Shantia, how does this compare to your artificial sweeteners like Splenda, Stevia, Equal? Yeah.
Not even close. Those are definitely man-made sugars or sugar substitutes. And there's been research saying I'm not going to go into the facts of that research, but there's other things as artificial sweeteners do to your body.
Okay.
So when I was a diabetic, when I was a kid, I used Splenda a lot. And now I'm like, stay away from Splenda. Anything that has sucralose or Equal, I stay away from. I'd rather go with honey, agave, or just not eat it. So I have my sweet potatoes here. I have them in my Instapot so I can keep them warm so y'all could see me mash them up. So I'm going to take them and mash them up. I'm going to put it on the slow cooker level. So
yes, Diana, it's an Instapot.
Yes, Instapot is my love. Between that and the air fryer, that's all I use. So I'm going to take them. I'm going to mash them up. And then I'm going to add my spices and my honey. All right. So, Noriel, you're going to cook your chicken later. Are you going to bake it?
Yes.
Are you going to put it in the air fryer? Are you going to saute it? Are you going to grill it? How are you going to cook chicken?
We're going to put this in. We're going to put it in the air fryer.
We're going to do the air fryer.
Yep, and that will get done in probably about 12 minutes. I would say 12 to 15 minutes. I'm going to have my prep station over here. As you see, I have everything together.
So are there vegetables, green vegetables you recommend to pair with the dish?
You can do Brussels sprouts. You can do broccoli. Excuse me. Green beans. You can do a salad. Whatever you feel like eating.
Okay.
So, even with the sweet potatoes, you could do like do some carrots with them also and mash them together, carrots and sweet potatoes together.
Oh wow, never thought about that. I bet that is something.
Oh.
So the secret that you can do kids. So what I did, because I didn't have a lot of milk today, I took some Greek yogurt and thinned it out with water. So that's what I'm using for my milk substitute.
For your milk.
Yeah.
How long do you cook it?
What's in the pantry, what's in the house. Don't go buy something if you don't have something.
Okay.
Like I used a red onion instead of a white onion for my marinade, things like that. So you could do zucchini or squash. If you're grilling the chicken, you can throw all that on the grill. If not, you can roast it in the oven with your chicken. I would say put your chicken on first for the first 30 minutes, then add your vegetables.
And then add the vegetables to it. Okay.
Yep. And you can use some of that marinade again on your veggies. So
you can use, hey Andre, so you can, and I know you said you put this in the air fryer for 12 minutes. Like with the new wave, could you put the vegetables in there with the meat or under the meat, or do you cook that separately? You know how when you have a new wave, you can sometimes cook the vegetables under it?
Yeah.
Is that possible to do that way as well?
You have to make sure that when you're doing that, your vegetables don't get overcooked.
Okay.
So I'm going to take my Greek yogurt, stir it in, mash it
12
up.
minutes, Marcel.
And then I have my half softened butter. I'm going to take it out, throw it in.
And I like that suggestion. I never thought about that. Using the Greek the yogurt to water it down and use it as a milk substitute.
Yes.
You have a lot of people that are, they have
lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
Yes. So I have my cube butter. I made it cubes so that it'd be easier to melt into my potatoes. And then I'm going to sprinkle in about a tablespoon of ginger. No, probably about a teaspoon of ginger and a teaspoon of nutmeg. If you're allergic to nuts, do not add the nutmeg, but you can use the ginger. And if you like your ginger, gingery, you can do that. So, talking. And my throat's a little dry. And I'm going to use probably about a half a teaspoon of nutmeg. I don't want to be too strong.
You're welcome, Nora. You're welcome, Marcel.
And you can always do it to your family's liking, so you don't have to, if you don't like nutmeg or if you have a nut allergy, you don't have to put it in there. If you don't like cinnamon, you can do salt and pepper sweet potatoes. You can do, I'll put a tablespoon of cinnamon also.
Okay. So, Chef, we have someone that gave a suggestion. They say they use either orange juice or pineapple juice, I guess, when they're doing their sweet potatoes.
Yeah, that works also, yes.
Thank you, Lori.
Put like a flavor
Lori's the best.
in there. So I'm just stirring it up, as you see. And now I'm going to taste my sweet potatoes before I add any sugar to them to see how sweet they are. Because sometimes they're naturally sweet. So before I add the sugar to say, hey, I need to add more.
Ooh, that's a step sometimes we don't take. We just go
Yeah,
with
we got
it.
to taste.
We don't taste it. We just put it on there.
And once you taste, you put that fork or
That's
spoon
right,
in the
Andre.
sink.
You take
Don't
notes.
use it again. I'm going to put a tad bit of salt, about a teaspoon of salt in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they taste really good without even having to add a lot. You know, it just needs a tiny bit. I'd probably do about a fourth of a cup
there.
of honey.
So, I see you're using, what is that, kosher salt?
Yes, kosher salt.
So
I like
when
to
it comes
use
to
kosher.
salt, yeah, like, so, you know, you have the, what is it, the iodized, you have the pink Himalayan, you have the kosher. So what do you recommend as far as salt usage?
I like for cooking either sea salt, Himalayan salt, or kosher.
Okay.
I don't like to use iodized because iodized, a lot of restaurants use that. If it's on their table, you're over-salting your food with iodized. If you take a tablespoon of salt and a tablespoon of iodized salt, you can taste and put like a cup of water. You'll taste the difference, and you'll see that iodized salt is like 2.5 times saltier than kosher salt. Because these granules are bigger, you don't need as much.
Okay.
Oh.
So they say, you know, they might have a coarse, like this says coarse sea salt, but there might be a fine, there might be
yeah, that's what I got. I got the coarse
so that's
kosher salt.
L'Oreal is fancy. I have regular salt. I'm not a kitchen connoisseur. I order a lot.
It's
but
all right.
not
It's
fancy.
okay.
I prefer using either the kosher or like the pink Himalayan as well.
Yeah, pink Himalayan, yeah.
So when it says it's coarse, that means that it's a thicker salt?
Yes, it's thicker granule salt. Yeah, it's thick. Like you can see the texture of the salt.
I don't know about that description. Morton. Okay.
And now I'm going to measure out my honey.
Okay.
And I'll probably use about a fourth of a cup or a little less. And I should have sprayed this down.
As you're doing this, Chef Ashley, do you mind just sharing how you came about to know these shortcuts as it relates to these recipes, how you actually make food just so flavorful using these types of natural ingredients?
Yes, so my goal is to teach families how to cook healthier, but also still have that flavor they're looking for. So when I'm doing something, I'm like, okay, would I want to eat this? Would I want to serve this to somebody?
Mm-hmm.
So anytime I'm cooking for somebody, I want to make sure I'm serving it to them. And I would eat it. So if I wouldn't eat it, I'm not going to serve it to anybody. So some of these tricks came from other chefs telling me, passing stories online. Some of these are just doing simple research, Googling, hey, what can I do with this so I don't have to do that? Or simple as roasting your sweet potatoes create more sugar versus boiling them, because then the caramelization from the potatoes, you'll see it. Also, it goes from down the line. My grandmother was a home ec teacher, so she taught me a lot of stuff. That's why I wanted to become a chef, because as she was telling me her secrets and her stories, I now take those and use them now.
Okay.
So I have a little less than a fourth of a cup in my measuring cup right here. As you can see, it's a fourth of a cup. So, and then, you know, testing, you know, our choices children over the years, you know, sneaking, making brownies, but they thought they were just regular brownies. No, they were black bean brownies. Or making chocolate.
I've had those.
We've had those, yeah.
We've had your black bean brownies.
Or
they were amazing.
Very good. Bars. So I like to sneak stuff into you guys so that, you know, you don't know you're eating something healthy until after the fact. So you're like, oh, I ate this piece of brownie. Well, you just had a serving of vegetables also. Yeah. And there was no white sugar. It was, you know, agave, it was honey, it was a blend of, you know, if I used turbinado or raw sugar. So there's ways to get things around things without people knowing what is fully going on. So I put that, I'm gonna put my honey in. I'm gonna try to get as much of it as possible in there. And, you know, it's been funny over the last couple weeks with this quarantine, being home and cooking for my parents. I moved back home because it was just easier for me. And you know, my father is a picky eater. He's one that likes his fried chicken, and he likes, you know, and for him to tell me, okay, he feels better because it's the food I've been cooking, you know, we've only eaten out 3 times, I think, in the 8 weeks, 9 weeks I've been home. So just, you know, sneak it
in. Who is Beth Felicia? ATL? I don't know who Beth Felicia is. You see it? Thank you, Sarah.
So that's that, and I already put my chicken out the oven.
So when you do have those types of challenges, Chef Ashley, with culturally, when you get into a certain population and you have those people that are so acclimated with eating the fried chicken, the fried fish, that everything is fried, what is your workaround? Do you oven fry? Do you try to get them options? Because sometimes people are so set in their ways because that's all they know. And how I know that's a challenge. How do you sometimes work through those types of challenges?
So if you're looking for, say, fried chicken, and you want to eat a piece of fried chicken, what are you looking for? Me, I know when I used to eat fried chicken, I would always go for the crust first. I could forget about the breast. I could forget about the meat. It was all about that crunchiness that you're looking for. So I learned how to use panko breadcrumbs or cornflakes to get that crust you're looking for. The air fryer is awesome. When I make my chicken wings, I use cornstarch, and I season my wings, and throw a little cornstarch that gives you that nice crispy crust on that chicken that you're looking for, that bite. So the air fryer is a great substitute for anything fried. If you like French fries, if you air fry them or bake them in the oven, it's only 150 calories for a serving. I say serving size, not for a bag of fries. If you like mozzarella sticks and all types of stuff, I've seen people bake. So it's all about moderation, that lifestyle balance. You know, you setting up your food as go slow, whoa, so that you can think about your food as a stoplight. So you eat one red thing, that means the rest of your day has to be yellow and green, or even more green than yellow. So showing your, you know, teaching your family right now, it's all about sacrifices. Plan that menu. You want to have pizza? You can make pizza at home. So, you know, so that's how you can do it. If you don't have an air fryer, my chicken, you'll see in a second when I pull out my chicken, how I keep my chicken crispy. So I'm going to put the cover back on our mashed sweet potatoes so they stay warm. So as you see my chicken, how I keep my chicken crispy. So if you don't have an air fryer or convection, you can just simply put it on a cookie rack. So that your chicken, the juices go down into the parchment paper so your pan doesn't
fall
get
into the pan.
all messy. But I have my chicken sitting in a cookie rack so that skin can get nice and crispy. These ones I left the skin on because I know my father would be looking at me crazy if I didn't. But also, another way to keep your chicken flavorful, I boil my marinade down. So here's my marinade that I had left over after I took the chicken out from this morning, and I boiled it down. So that means I cooked off all the bacteria that was in the raw chicken. You have to cook your marinade. If you don't cook your marinade, you're gonna maybe kill your family. I'm sorry to say this, but you can really get your family sick from eating raw chicken. So you want to make sure you boil your marinade down, and it looks like a paste. You can add more water to it if you want to, but I'm gonna take this chicken. And I'm going to take this marinade that I made, and now it's more of like a thick paste, and I'm just going to slide it back on my chicken. So you're putting those flavors there one more time. You're building the flavors, building the layers. And now that's been cooked.
And then cooking it on the rack gives you
crispiness.
Just cooking it on the rack gives you the same effect as it being in the air fryer?
Yes. It gets that skin really tight. As you see, all that juice from the chicken has dripped down and is not touching the chicken, so your chicken is not going to be soggy. If your chicken is soggy, that means it's the juices from the chicken are coming down. So I'm just You're gonna put this paste right back on it, marinade. And you can throw this in the broiler if you wanted to broil it one more time.
That's right. That
So,
is amazing.
any questions?
And you want to cook it. You want to cook the marinade down to a paste, but just a rough estimate. How many minutes would that be? Would it be like 5 minutes?
About 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how much liquid you have in there, how thick your marinade is, how much water you have in it. You just want to make sure that it boils. It comes to a boil for at least 2 minutes. So that means it's killing any bacteria in there. Because people don't want to. You don't want to have. If you've had food poisoning, salmonella is about 10 times worse. E. coli, you don't want to have all that, especially right now.
So if anybody uses their marinade after it's been on their meat, boil it for 10 minutes to get the bacteria out. You're going to boil that marinade. Do we have any marinade left to boil?
This is this marinade.
Oh, that's not our dilemma today. Carry on.
That's why she boiled it, because it was where the chicken was in.
Oh.
It was to kill the salmonella or whatever else.
It's going to taste good. Am I responsible for sides? I'm going to get some from Grill Pro.
We're ready to eat.
Okay.
I'm gonna make our plate.
We're ready to eat. Okay, so we have a little more preparation to do on this end.
Yeah.
Yes. Are there any other questions, Nariel and Tangela, about how you prepare your jerk chicken?
No, let me see. I think we had a few in the comments, but I think we were throwing them out at the same time too.
Yeah, we had a few. They want to know how long to cook the chicken, so we want to make sure we're on the same page with that. And that is what, 12 minutes?
Your chicken, depending if you have bone-in or boneless, you want to cook your chicken no matter what to 165. The temperature is 165. I can tell my chicken's cooked because the juices have run clear. But if you don't have that, if you're not used to cooking chicken and your chicken's raw, you want to make sure you cook it to a temperature of 165.
Okay.
And that's usually about bone-in 30 to 45 minutes, boneless 20 to 30 minutes.
And that's in the air fryer?
In the air fryer, it takes about 12 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
Each air fryer is different. So
we have a question.
Bone in, check it. Use your thermometer and check it.
Cool. Sure we have a question about the sweet potatoes in the Instapot.
Yes.
Diana, she wanted to know what setting do you use for the Instapot, and are you sealing it?
Okay, so yes.
Good question.
I use the steam setting to cook my sweet potatoes the first time. And then the second time to dry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you did the steam, roast, and steam the.
You can blend this up in like a blender or an immersion blender if you don't like the strings in your sweet potatoes. And that's just an extra step. And then I'm going to take my leg quarter. Remember, this is 2 portions of meat. Serving sizes are key. And I'm just going to top it right over. And if I had something green, it would even look better. So that's our wonderful. All right. Jerk chicken. All right. Any questions before we go?
I will, and I'm going to comment. I'm going to post a picture. I'm going to comment, and I'm going to let you know how it came out.
Yes, please. And let us know how it tastes. So, yes. And
if you want to cook this at home right now,
you can go to our page, and we have a recipe and the ingredients that you need to cook this jerk chicken and the mashed sweet potatoes on our Facebook and Instagram pages. So I thank you again, WellCare, for...
No, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us, Chef Ashley. Thank you. Thank you.
And if anybody wants to know, Chef Ashley is on here every Thursday.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, every Thursday. Sometimes we have guest chefs, sometimes it's just me. But if you follow us at C.H.O.I.C.E.S for Kids.
And Chef Ashley, we appreciate you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
Chef
Bye.
Ashley. Thank
See y'all
you.
later. I'm going to eat my lunch now.
Take care.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Tandalin. Bye.